All right. This is Kerry Stellar within the Girls Corner and
Joe, aka the Sleeping Giant from MMA Bug Podcast.
joining forces.
As you see, we got 2 cameras going.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about this. We're at Jackhammer Promotions.
Yes, we're in Deer Park at the Sons of Italy. And we got this cage behind us, and there is shit going down today, honestly.
It is poppin'.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Every Jackhammer show is an absolute pleasure. And it's worth every penny. So what we got going on tonight?
Well, this is my second one, so
Okay.
I'm pretty excited. The first one was insane. It was a great time. There were a lot of great fights, so I understand there's some pretty incredible fights going on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the first one? Because I know you have more of an inside tip. You've been covering their shows for a very, very long time. So as much as I love it and this is great and new, you know a lot more about it than I do.
One thing I can say is Jackhammer always delivers. And what I like about this card is that there's a lot of guys got to see in action before. So we have guys that are still kind of new, still hungry, still want to prove themselves. But we also got a lot of guys that are, starting to get seasoned, starting to get that experience. And one fight I definitely need to note is sponsored by MMA Bug Podcast. It's Papas versus Leon. I hope I don't mess that up. But one thing I say is Papas is from a very well-known camp, so could BJJ. I met a couple of those guys, and they're all monsters.
Yeah.
So he looks promising. The other guy looks promising. He's a stud. He was very cocky. I don't mean that in a negative way.
But
he's definitely one of those fighters. Yeah, we'll get to that.
I've seen that.
Yeah, from the sense I get is he's one of those fighters that definitely come to prove himself.
Awesome.
And he's very confident. He believes he's gonna win.
And he should be.
So yeah, when you get 2 guys that have that iron will, you always get a good fight. You know what I mean?
That's always a good time. And you know it's a better
We're behind the scenes, so sorry about that.
It's all right. It's all
But
right.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to that fight. It's potentially fight of the night. We'll see.
Awesome.
During the weigh-ins, I did notice something that was funny. One of the fighters turned to another fighter and he made a comment about the guy's nose, and he asked him, how'd you get your nose like that?
Yeah.
The other guy snickered, laughed, and was like, "Don't worry about it." So I mean, right away there was, there was a lot of, a lot of that machoism going on. So
shit talking right
yeah,
away.
that shit talking. So we're gonna see who wants it, who's gonna bring it. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Gotta have a little bad blood.
The other fight that's really interesting was a fight that probably was gonna happen so many times. Who also features a fighter who has a problem getting fights. I personally know Justin Klein. I train with Justin Klein.
I know who you're talking
He's
about.
another beast on the circuit, and you don't know how many times opponents pulled out his fights, or we've actually showed up to an event and the guy left.
The one that we were
from
at.
the event,
I thought we were both there,
exactly,
and the guy came and left, right? He split. He was like, "I'm out."
Yeah,
and
he
the
was
second guy,
chicken
wasn't
shit.
it 2 different guys that pulled out of a fight?
There was another fight where in the same week he had 3 or 4 opponents.
Yeah.
His fucking debut, the guy came in 40, 50 pounds over.
Yeah.
Still took the fight like a beast. He didn't want to let his friends and family down. Everyone bought tickets, and he finished the guy.
That's insane.
Finished the guy with strikes on the ground. The guy couldn't get up.
Video.
Yeah. That's a video featured on our channel, MMA Bug at Long Island.
I think I've actually watched that fight because I was like, all right, I got to see what this kid can do that everybody's running away from him. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, watch out for the nice
Good,
guys.
Good. He's a nice guy, but he's probably a little cuckoo. You know what I mean? In a good way.
Anybody that's going to get in here,
right?
We all got a couple issues. Anybody that's willing to get their nose broken, or we talk about our fingers being popped and shit, we got it.
Absolutely.
In a good way.
He's crazy in a good way, where if you're a fight fan, you want to see these type of fighters fight. They're the type of fighters that, though they're new, they don't get stage fright. They're not afraid of what they look like. They're not afraid of losing. They go out there to bang. They go out there to prove themselves. They go out there to learn, advance. He's fighting Ronnie Combs. Ronnie Combs, I've seen fight a couple times. One thing I know about Ronnie Combs is I don't know him personally, but I got to imagine he's on the road to redemption.
Yeah.
He's had some tough fights. He's fought some guys that were just, they were fucking monsters.
Yeah.
But he's a well-rounded fighter, So who's to say how today's going to turn out? I know he wants to prove himself just as much. So looking forward to that. Ronnie Combs versus Justin Klein. That's the co-main event for the USKBA New York State Championship. And then
the main event.
The main event. I'm a big, huge fan of Mike Hancho. He's an awesome dude. He's been on our podcast before.
And I've seen the work that you guys have done together.
Seen him fight multiple times.
Yesterday when I
the guy gets better every fucking time I see him. Every time. And from knowing him a little personally, what I understand is that he's one of the most obsessed people I know when it comes to getting better.
Yeah.
And when you got a fighter like that, you anticipate every fight he's in, and he's in the main event. He's defending his title. That's another thing. This amateur circuit, so many guys get belts and they hit the hills. They run for the hills.
Yeah.
They're scared to defend the title, not Hancho. Hancho doesn't feel like a champion until he defends that title. He told me that personally. So I know he's bringing his A game today.
He defended it and won.
Yeah, I don't know much about the guy he's fighting. To be 100% honest, I don't know a thing about the guy he's fighting. But I know Hancho, so his fight's gonna be good.
Yeah.
This guy's well-rounded, man. And
I'm excited.
yeah, and we're here with Kerry Stellar. I'm excited about that. We finally get to mash up, mix it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So more stuff to come.
Future work.
Yes, from In the Girls Corner and MMA Bug Podcast. Yep. And the fighters want to get in there and warm up. The seat's about to get filled in a couple minutes, so we got to sign out. It's always a pleasure working with you, Kerry.
Thank you. Cannot wait. Big things.
Shouts out to Jackhammer Promotions.
Both.
Which camera should we
Look
sign
out
out? This one or this one?
Both.
Yeah, let's do both.
We're awesome.
Peace out, guys. And then
MMA Bug.
Peace out, guys.
And In the Girls Corner.
Take care.
Bye. Jackhammer Promotions.